building
Wow,
something?
that doesn't look half bad. Ain't looking for trouble, I hope. Hi, how are you?
Let's trade some things.
Okay.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded. Who's there? Lock and load!
Careful. The illumination level here is below minimum safety levels.
Brotherhood.
Something feel right around here.
Calm down.
Anything useful? Hold up.
Calm down.
Go down.
Over there! Get him!
For the Brotherhood! And back to hell.
Calm down, you freak.
Gone.
Calm down, you
This is quite an unusual location. This place would elicit fear in most individuals. Fortunately, my training prevents... Wait, what was that? We may have a problem here. Must be my imagination.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Those raiders appear to be blocking our progress. Let's clear the roadblock. I wonder what's in here. Found an ammunition drop.
Peekaboo! Citadel! No mercy! Intruder alert! Pin them down! Mission accomplished. Anything useful?
What, you need something to take the edge
Cleo.
off?
Don't
Fred
worry.
Allen, Hotel
I only
Wexford.
test the weapons on
Yeah.
customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
You're blocking my light, doll.
Entertainment's down the stairs.
Better keep your iron strapped on.
Hey, Charlie.
Order up, forever hold your damn mouth shut.
I got my mind blown, stuck in a dream, waking up without a clue.
Who's the singer?
That is Magnolia, flower of the third rail. Anything you want to know about her other than that is her business. Now, you gonna order?
The third rail? Is this your place?
What? Nah, God. Place is Hancock's. Old Charlie just keeps the floor clean. The drink's dirty. So, you buying or what?
Let's see what you have.
Cash up front. No tabs. Now that you're liquored up, got a proposition for you. I need a dirty girl to do some dirty, dirty work. Blood on the pavement, bodies in the ground, that kind of thing. Interested?
I want to hear the details first.
I got a certain anonymous client who's paying top dollar for a clean-up job. 3 locations. Everyone inside. No witnesses. Only catch? It's all in town. The old warehouses, so I can't use my regulars. Too noticeable. That's where you come in. The job's 200 caps. Payment after it's done. Don't worry. I'll know when it is. Maybe you've had one too many.
Three locations. That's a lot of time. A lot of bullets.
Well, I guess we could sweeten the pot a bit. $250.
Too low. Barely covers the risks.
All right, Dove. 300.
More money, Charlie.
Giving me a right kick in the elbows. We'll make it 400, but that's as high as I'm going.
I don't do work, unless I know who's paying the bills.
All right, Gov. Not like it's a big secret who I represent. Mayor Hancock is fronting the caps. Internal political struggle. You know how it is. Look, it's nothing you need to be concerned about. Just clear out the warehouses and get paid. Simple.
I'll get it done.
You better. Now go out there and bust some heads.
It's just you and you and you. Yes.
You step through the gate,
We'll
you got
be
balls.
right.
Look alive.
You point, I shoot. What's on your mind?
Your thoughts?
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word, the Brotherhood, across the Commonwealth.
No need to even ask.
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
I'll inform you when I'm ready to make that kind of
You are
determination.
such a sweetheart, Charlie. Thank you.
That was all.
Not a problem.
Yeah?
Look alive.
What do you want?
I think it's time we split the team.
I'm not going to lie to you. I think this is a foolish decision. But it's yours to make. Come back alive, soldier.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, MacReady.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, MacReady. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, lady, if you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Maybe. Why don't you tell me who those guys were first?
A couple of morons looking to climb the ladder of success by stepping on everyone else on the way up. Shouldn't be surprised, though. It's how it goes when you run with the Gunners.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
You don't. That's part of the risk, right?
Can't argue with that. I'll tell you what. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining. What do you say?
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. But you just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
Hell of a load you're carrying. Better sell some to Daisy before... or someone swipes it.
Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
Your buddy McCready's got a rep here in Good Neighbor. Bad attitude. Good aim.
Got it.
Hey, you find it yet? What's the hold?
What are you? This is okay.
I was just starting to have fun. Your eyes on my back.
Let's see those moves, doll.
Safety off. I think we have company.
Let us find the ball!
All over this! You're messing with the best!
Time for you to take the ball! Shoulder!
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
Sweet.
Oh, shit! Where'd that come from?
Oh, I'll find you. Find the...
Getting rained on over here.
Think you know the score, huh? Disappearing act ain't fooling me. Fraidy cat? Too scared? Ha! Knew you didn't have the balls. Lost them.
You messed with the wrong Where'd you go? Shouldn't hide. Ain't very courageous of you. Coward! Knew you didn't have it in you. Guess it was nothing after all.
Yes.
You're full of surprises, aren't you?
Take him down! Brad College confirmed. Found you!
Where'd that come from? downstairs. Don't bother the other patrons.
Smell that? That's free.
Charlie.
I've heard some exterminator cleaned out the rats in the old warehouses. Wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's right. And I don't know why I'm handing you all these cups. Funny world, ain't it?
You stepped through the gate, you got balls.
With the swans out in the commons with nothing on.
Lady, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk to be bothered right now.
All my bad behavior, it's on the days.
What, you need something to take the edge off? Fred Allen, Hotel Rexford. He'll hook you up.
We can shake it up a little. We can kick it up a notch. We can put it on the grid.
Jeez Louise, that's some tin can.
Dr. Amari?
You're the contact H222 was talking about? Just when I thought one person could only experience so much danger in their life. The patient is resting right now. Were you hoping to say goodbye? I don't advise it. He's far past remembering anything about his old life.
Give him any good memories?
It's a memory wipe, not a fantasy machine. His new world is very... Now, what's your plan for moving him?
The plan? Kill everything in my way. That's the plan.
Glad you've thought this through. But I don't suppose we have many other options. Malden Metro Center, that's where your problem is. I'm leaving H222 and his future in your hands. Once he's gone, we never had this conversation. He was never here. Before you leave, take the holotape on the table. It's a personal message, for your ears only.
Who are you? Hey, stay back.
Hey there.
The doc said I got some sort of contagious disease or something. I'm under quarantine.
Wait. We got assigned the same damn job? With all our compartmentalization bullshit, this sort of shit happens. You got the job from the good neighbor side. I got it from Griswold's safe house.
Oh, maybe we should send for more backup.
Drag that candy-ass Carrington out here, too. I'd pay to see that. Well, since we're both here, what do you say the two heavies join forces and rock the heavens a little? Been wanting to see you in action with my own eyes.
It's up to you.
Then let's show them how it's done.
Find anything useful on him?
Glory.
Time for some action. My Griswold boys gave me nothing about this place. All I know is Malden Center's hot.
Who's that? Hello?
Nothing there now.
Door's chained up on the other end.
In the event of an emergency, please use call boxes to request police assistance.
Oh, man. This thing was blown to bits.
Oh, hell. Gen 1s. Man, if it's gotta be done. But can't we just, I don't know, chase them off?
Movement detected. Curious. Is someone present? Hostile sensor reading detected.
Please remain clear of the tracks.
I am detecting stealth activity.
For your safety, please do not tamper with Protectron stewards.
I know you are still there. Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration. Please come out. Found an enemy.
In the event of an emergency, please use call boxes to request police assistance.
Gone.
Passing through cars is prohibited.
If they return, I will be ready.
For your safety, please do not tamper with Protectron stewards.
scanners must be malfunctioning.
Going down.
Either I'm blacking out, or it's dark as hell in here.
That's it.
You've done that a few times.
Hostile sensor reading
Someone
detected. Contact initiated.
You think that is going
Sensitivity.
Get behind cover, you moron!
I'm feeling eyes on the back.
that's going to stop me?
Hey, that looked like it hurt.
is someone present.
Going up.
Watch your step as you enter the train.
Hostile sensor reading detected. You must be...
Find anything useful on him?
No way I can pick this.
Please remain clear of the track.
Oh, I always get lost in places like this. Why can't the bad guys be in one place? Clustered together.
Watch your step as you enter the train.
Glory.
And Malden is secure. I'll tell Griswold the package is incoming. It's been a goddamn pleasure.
See you later.
If everything runs like it's supposed to, our paths shouldn't cross again in the field. But knowing how pear-shaped things go, see you around.
For your safety, please do not tamper with Protectron stewards.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Contact Dr. Amari. She'll have more details on the route.
The route's been cleared. H-222 is safe to move.
I know. I already got an earful from Glory about Malden. Operational security is worth the occasional crossed wire. Anyway, Amari reports H-222 made it out safely.
Anything else I need to do?
No. You've bought us time to find a new route out of the memory den. The crisis is over for now. Take this. You've earned it.
Calm down.
Tunnel snake.
Rats are making me feel sick to my stomach. Won't take long.
Hey there.
Here's that ammo.
Your thoughts?
The open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
Nothing else I needed.
Sure.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
I was just starting to have fun. Axes to grind. Hell, I have a ton of them. Maybe it'd be better if we moved out of the radiation.
The world will be shown Adam's glory.
Stop right there, stranger. You approach Atom's holy ground. Why? State your purpose or be divided in his sight.
You people live here? This place is a dump.
You are not one of Adam's chosen. Save your judgment for those who care what mortals think.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil.
Virgil? Yes, we know this Virgil.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need of me, child?
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Yes, I know of him. What do you want with him?
I just need some information from him.
I see. In truth, this Virgil has caused some concern. Some believe his presence is an affront to Atom. Though he came to trade with us on a few occasions, we have had little other contact with him. It was quite clear he wanted to be left alone. You can find him southwest of the crater, living in a cave. I would approach cautiously were I you. I feel he does not want visitors.
I need to speak with you.
What do you need of me, child?
There wouldn't be a place I could resupply around here, would there?
Seek Brother Ogden. He should have some provisions on offer. For a price.
How have you survived in all this radiation?
That is Adam's unique gift to us, the true believers. He has brought us here to this place. a place that cannot harm us, so that we may worship him, so that we may spread his word to others. That is our calling, to deliver Atom's message to a world that does not wish to hear it, to show Atom's power to all.
The Great Divide comes.
Excuse me.
The world will see Atom's glory again.
Excuse me.
Word of Atom's glory must be spread to all.
May Atom bless you with his glow.
Word of Atom's glory must be spread to all.
Yeah?
The world will be shown Atom's glory.
Hey there.
Atom will lead us all to glorious division.
Nice.
Oh man, I love comics.
Soon Atom will come. We will all be judged. And his punishment to the unworthy shall be...
If you are in need, then it is my place to aid you. At cost, of course.
Let's see what you have.
Very well.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
Are you Virgil?
You know damn well I am. What are you doing here?
You have information I need.
And yet I have no idea who the hell you are. I think we'd both better start explaining. You start.
It doesn't matter. What does matter is what you know about the Institute.
The Institute? So, they did send you, didn't they? You're working with Kellogg.
Aren't you a coward? A huge, hulking monster like you is afraid of a dead man?
Dead? He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I killed him myself. I don't have time for this.
If you're telling the truth, then you must understand my skepticism. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
Why did you leave the Institute? I know you came from there.
You know about the escape? But how? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Quit your whining. I just need to know how to get inside.
It's not whining if... Wait, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
That doesn't matter.
Fine. You know what? I don't even want to know. You want to get yourself killed, that's your problem. But I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. I can help you get in there, but I want something in return.
What do you want from me?
Before I had to escape, I was working on a serum that would serve as a cure for my condition. I wasn't able to bring it with me. It's still in my lab and, well, look at me. I need it. I need you to find it for me if you manage to get inside the Institute. What do you say?
I'll think about it.
I need some assurance from you. Come on.
You help me, and I'll help you.
All right. All right. Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter?
Well, well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality. The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
I don't really know, but doesn't sound familiar.
Not surprising. They don't come out often, and when they do, few see them. Coursers are Institute synths. designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
Tell me what I need to know.
All right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Where's that smell coming from?
You find a courser.
Perfect.
Don't underestimate it. The chip's no good if you're dead.
Protect and serve.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me. It's always fascinating watching you create. We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
Should be a fine day for a walk.
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
I'd move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, ma'am. Self-diagnostic complete. I'm happy to report I won't be falling apart on you anytime soon. You lead the way, and I'll follow, ma'am.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature. My onboard functions are operating at full capacity.
Next person that asked me to shag is getting a well-placed kick.
Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
What I wouldn't give for a good stiff drink.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. Never fear, ma'am. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
All this walking's wearing me out.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, ma'am. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
All systems are go, ma'am. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. Jackson ensured I was well built for travel. His modifications will be adequate for quite some time.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. I must must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature. It's a pleasure to serve with you, man.
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions. We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
More satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits. Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, ma'am.
Been too long since I took the fight.
All systems are go, ma'am. I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cats.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. My systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
Whatever it is. Should be a fine day for a walk.
Never fear, man. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Keep leading and I'll follow you. That was the deal, right?
A pleasure to see you again, man. Is this really the best place to be firing your weapon?
Hey.
Well? Need something?
Your thoughts?
The Capital Wasteland used to be crawling with these guys. Hey, we're talking here, right?
That was it.
Fine by me.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here. My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. What a surprisingly... pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits.
I don't ask for
Nice
much.
to be on the
Just
open
my
road.
full bottle and some
Good
fresh
neighbor was
bacon.
starting to wear out its welcome.
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting. What a surprisingly pleasant day. Perhaps it will lift our spirits.
next person that asks me to shag is getting a well-placed kick, if you get my meaning.
Not this time! Do things around here.
Think you can hide?
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Find anything useful on him?
Courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more. What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
You're dead!
Forces are on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Hey. Who? They're taking casualties!
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
Good riddance.
Who's there?
Pretty sure we're not alone. Rest yet?
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
What? We're hot!
The hell are they? Up, another kill from me. Opening. All you got?
Original position. The courser's nearing the elevator.
Come on, leave it.
What the?
Every bone in your body.
Forces after the girl. Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
There has to be something worth a few caps in here.
You're dead!
Bring in the pain.
I don't believe you are.
Oh, God! Please, no!
Come here. Are you here for the synth?
I'm here to pick up an order. 2 large pepperoni and a calzone. Name is Fuck You.
If you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
I'm here to kill you and take what's inside your head.
That you cannot have.
Mistake you'll ever make.
If you're going to kill me, then do it.
Well, we're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Hey.
Please, don't hurt me.
Use a little help over here.
Excuse me.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
If you knew me, you'd probably think otherwise.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? The guard put the password in a toolbox, over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal, and open the door. It's in the toolbox, under the stairs. Use the terminal to open the door.
Excuse me.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you must not have heard. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Wow, would you look at that? Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting field scribes. Prestigious.
Beats guard duty. Why? What'd you get?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out into the next rotation. I'll try to leave a couple of super
that would make me nervous.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
Oh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Proctor Ingram.
Oh, this frame is driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch. Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Pam needs you in her room. Word is Diamond City is
Desdemona.
under opposition control.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently, one hell of a fight took place at Green Tech Genetics.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a Courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less Courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them.
So why did you kill him?
That chip in his neck just looked so shiny. I couldn't help it.
You have one of their chips? Intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a Courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
You from one of those vaults? You got too many teeth to be a scaver.
Oh, hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, we got a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
No, I'll hold on to it. For now.
When you're ready, let us know. The information on that chip could save a lot of lives.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
We got a lot of synths in play right now. Makes things really dangerous. Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Everyone's all you been hitting
Desdemona.
Kim's way
Ready to
too
hand
hard,
over that
but I
chip,
got my
Agent?
eyes open.
Let's see if we can get that code you need, and help out the organization at the same time.
Here you go.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Corsa chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait,
make sure you never.
They're using the same logarithmic
It's all
function
our
as the key
efforts if you
generator.
want.
Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard. I got you. Solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet bass number. Come on, baby. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, does?
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
We're all the sense got.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Maybe it'd be better if we moved out of the radiation.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
No, I just went out for a little stroll and thought I'd stop back and say hi.
It's a good thing your survival and my humanity aren't at stake. Otherwise, I might be annoyed by your attitude. But, fine. I shouldn't have doubted you'd come back. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a Courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines, or setting computer terminals free, or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything. You gonna say something?
Your confidence is staggering.
I'm just saying, I can't guarantee it'll work. But, if you can build this device, and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
Come on. Have I given you reason to doubt me?
No. But do you realize how critical this is for both of us? And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Phew. That smells absolutely terrible.
Protect and serve.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods,
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
Well, guess what? This is your lucky day. I have a way inside.
The method is useless without the means to make it work. Perhaps we should pool our resources to achieve our common goal. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
Aren't you the least bit curious what they have in there?
Don't allow the allure of their isolation to cloud your judgment. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
reactor at 100%.
I can't talk right now. I have a lot on my mind.
Stray radio signals keep pinging the array. Gonna try to filter it out.
If you run into any sense, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pile of junk in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
Just tell me what we need so I can get started.
Sorry that I'm boring you. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running. Ugh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time.
Any luck building the platform yet?
I glued a bunch of parts together and hoped for the best. Good enough?
Hey, you're the one that's gonna be standing on the thing. If it blows up, it's gonna hurt you a lot more than it'll hurt me. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
I'm on it.
I hope so. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals. Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Don't despair, sister. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Attention. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Night Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. That is all.
That garbage, you're going to slow us down. We should stock up on supplies before we begin our next mission.
Don't let those scientists talk you into doing something stupid. The Institute is a fool's paradise.
Remember, we're out here representing the Brotherhood. Let's make them proud.
Greetings, Knight.
What's on your mind, soldier?
There are days I miss being out in the field. Usually during lunches.
I'm worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Not like the initiates back in my day.
What can I get for you today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a...
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
What brings you to me today?
Let's hear a bit more about that extra work you mentioned.
Hard to resist the lure of extra caps. The food stores don't replenish themselves. So we'll be requisite. Your mission...
Not in...
Don't forget.
really should have my armor adjusted while I'm here.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rats standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the Capital Wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the Capital Wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the Capital Wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the Capital Wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and
Proctor.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
I have some things to do first.
Yeah. I wouldn't be eager to jump onto this contraption either.
Hey.
Yeah, what is it? Nice to be on the open road. Good neighbor was starting to wear out its welcome.
What makes you say that?
Good neighbor was a good place to look for work, but a crappy place to hang your hat. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open. Still, it was the best place for me to set up shop. Diamond City's goons would have run me out of town, and wandering the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
Caps are pretty important.
You're goddamn right they are. Right now, I need every cap I can get.
Sounds pretty bad.
I guess you could say that. I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm gonna be straight with you. It's those two those two idiots you saw me talking to at the third rail. Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months, and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the Gunners. And I figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
Why not just kill them and be done with it?
If it was that simple, I would have done it already. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. Before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike Interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care.
You have your assignment, soldier. Move out.
Ingram?
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. You wanted to get into the Institute, right? Well, what are you waiting for? Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found.
It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
So many years stolen.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Those bastards. They killed your father.
What's going on? Father? Father!
I'll kill them for this. All of them.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the...
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I want answers, asshole. Now!
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Shaun. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the Vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I think I see where this is.
And why it was necessary for the Institute to acquire me. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand. Are you following?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.